Hello, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel, the show. I'm Chris Gastrite. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday, day 2 of WACO, or the DGTP or DGPT plus Prodigy presents WACO. That's just so hard for me to say, man. Ah. All right, there we go. It's a wild day on the tour today. Going back through my tabs. Oh, while I'm waiting a minute or so to get started, let's talk about what I did today. What I did, I guess this afternoon. I told you that my son, he's in a dart war. So he texted me today while he's at school. And he's like, "Hey, Dad, can you come pick me up and my friend?" And we found another enemy teammate we have to go get. I'm like, "Sure." He texted me a little bit later, asking if a second friend can come from his team. So I'm like, "Yeah, 3 people from the team." We figured out the road, or they figured out the road that the other team guy or the enemy enemy team lived on, and we went there, staked it out. So weird. All for a Nerf dart war, but we staked it out, and he didn't ride the bus home when they thought he would. So eventually, they walked down the street, which is a short street, and he had his window open, and as they're walking down, he's like, "Hey, I knew that was you guys." Apparently, somebody from his team or something said, "Hey, those guys are in a gray car. My car is an Audi." And I'm like, "Oh man." So we're known. And long story short, the dude wouldn't come out of his house to face him. They even said, "Hey, come out. We'll do one-on-one duel." And they talked to him for about 10 minutes or something like that. And the guy never came out. Never. He's like, nope, I'm not coming. But be prepared. We have a devious plan to get you guys. And they're like, oh crap. So, which sucks, you know. You got the enemy team coming up to your house. Let me ask you, do you stay in the house or you just come out and face the music and fight the best you can, see if you can take out any of the enemy team with you? Because tomorrow night at midnight or 11:59, the first round is over and the winner is determined by a coin toss. Do you want to leave it up to chance for you to win or lose? No, chance sucks. So the dude wouldn't come out, and it's weird because when you look at the rules, it says if your house is off limits, you can't participate in the game because we want to make it interesting and fun. The guy they went to the night before, he came out of his house and it was just two of the kids, and he made a valiant effort, but he ended up getting shot with the Nerf dart, and he was out. They had to take a video of it to submit proof, whatever. But this kid today would not do it. When they did it yesterday, they evened up the teams 5-5 because they're 6-person teams, so it's 5-5. And today it would have made it, if my son's team, which they would have, if nobody got out, it would have been 5-4. So I don't know. What would you do? Would you come out, make a heroic last stand, try to take out an enemy teammate, enemy team combatant with, take them out with you, so to be even 4-4? Why not? Right. If you get one and the other guys get you, still tie. Okay. Still one more day and a coin toss. But now my whole thing is, hey, the rest of you guys just stay in. They come up to your house, like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Your guy didn't do it. We're not going to do it. So I don't know. Is that petty? Is that petty of me to think? Nerf dart wars. I wish I had that when I was in school. Man, a rainy day. Not like Texas. I mean, it was rainy here almost all day, but I guess stormy and lightning in Texas. There were 2 delays, which I'll bring that stuff up later. But let's talk about people playing. I got some video from the Disc Golf Pro Tour's Twitter, like I did last night. Some excellent shots, excellent putts. All right, let's and this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to actually put the video up, unlike yesterday. Let's make it big. I'm not in the way. Let's look at the audio. Sweet. Here we go. This is Owen Scoggins from 67 feet.
Unbelievable. Owen Scoggins from way downtown.
This is no boring golf.
Boring golf. Yeah, she said she's going to play boring golf today.
Unbelievable. Owen Scoggins from way downtown.
Great shot. This was a day of excellent putts. So that first one was Owen, 67 feet. Now, what I didn't tell you, that was on, let's go back to the beginning. That was hole 6. All right, next video. This is Kristen Tatar from 59 feet. And this is hole 7.
On point, Kristen in for birdie. The uphill jumper.
Again?
On point, Kristen in for birdie.
Nice. That's a good one from Kristen. And I saw this one from Holland Hanley. A pretty close shot on hole 12 on her approach. Let's play it. Oh, you're going to be dumb and not let me play it. But this happened yesterday, too. One video doesn't want to play. And this is because I can't get the video early. So I just redid it. Go back down. There we go.
Now with Hanley.
Let's rewind it. Stop. Rewind.
To circle's
There we go.
edge. Now with Hanley. Oh, and Hanley
Hit the
almost
chains.
puts it in.
We'll let it play again.
Now with Hanley. Oh, and Hanley almost puts it in.
That would be like,
Circle's edge.
I'd be jumping up and down just saying, did you see that? Did you see that? The whole time. I think I'd be talking about it for days. And look how pretty it was. I mean, it's windy, but see the skies on these shots? Far cry from the morning and the afternoon. All right, Ella Hansen parking hole 15 to grab a share to lead, and then we'll go into the scores for the FPO.
C1X putting. It's not typical statistics that we see from Kristen.
Wow. Tack another birdie on the Ella Hansen's scorecard.
Parked behind the score.
C1X putting.
Parked behind the scorecard.
It's not typical statistics that we see from Kristen.
Wow. Tack another birdie on the Ella Hansen's scorecard. Parked.
C1X putting.
Now I won't cover her up.
It's not
3
typical
times for this one.
statistics that we see from Kristen.
Wow. Tack another birdie on the Ella Hansen.
All right, let's look at the FPO score from the PDGA.com live scorecard. Ella Hansen finished the day out in the lead at 15 under. She shot 8 under on the round with only 1 bogey. And then 1, 2, 3, 7, 9 birdies. Owen Scoggins, she was just money all day long. Look at that. She had 1 bogey and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birdies. But she was consistent all day long. She built a lead yesterday. So this is going to, I believe, help her tomorrow just because how consistent she is. And then Kristen Tatar, she finished with 9 under, 1 bogey, 1, 2, 3, 4 birdies, the rest pars. And then rounding out the lead card for tomorrow, Holland Hanley at -8 with 2 bogeys and 4, 5, 6 birdies. Haley King was on fire for a while too. She had a good go at it, but she's a bomber. Anybody who's a bomber on this course it should have been doing good. Followed by Natalie Ryan. She had trouble putting. She had a bogey, a double bogey, and a bogey. So 2 bogeys, double bogey, and 4 birdies. Followed by Evelina Salonen, -3 for the total. She shot 1 under on the day. Natalie Ryan was even on the day, but she was so far ahead of Evelina, she snuck up by 1. Valerie Mandawahano at -2 total. She shot 3 down on the day. Missy Gannon, she shot +2, and she ended up with a -1 total. And Juliana Corver, this is pretty cool. She was even on the round, and she came up. She's +1 total, but she's tied for 11th with Jessica Weiss, who shot +4 on the day, and she's total +1 through round 2. And let's move on, talking about who else of note. Rebecca Cox, she ended up +2. She shot 4 in a day, +4 in a day. Madison Walker shot +5. She's +2 through 2. Luke Lawrenston, she's +5 on the day, so she's +2 total. I think, does anybody, you guys know Stacy Kiefer? I'll shout her out. +6 on the round, +3 total through 2 days. Allie Smith +7 on the round, +4. Let's see, any other names? Holly Finley +4. She's 5 through 2. Katrina Allen, she shot +4. She's 6 through 2. Lisa Fakis +8. She's +6 through 2. Kat Murch, she shot +2. And you see he's getting in more bogeys. I was wondering today with how these scores were, because there were a lot of people throughout the day. It just, I think there's only 4 or 5 FPO players that shot negative. Let's see right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. End up 6. 6 of the field shot below even. All right, moving on. Paige Shu +5. She's 7 through 2. Same for Erica Stinchcomb. And then she's 7, along with Anniken Christiansen-Steen. I hope I did good on that. I sort of rolled my R. So she shot +6 on the round. Jennifer Allen +5 on the round. So she's 8 through 2. Paige Pierce. Look at this, guys. Guys and gals. Hole 16, par 4. Paige Pierce shot a 12. Would that be an octuple bogey? I don't think I've ever heard that term before, but octuple bogey. If I'm wrong, please tell me. I mean, she shot 8 over. If my Kentucky math is correct, she shot 8 over on hole 16. It wasn't a very good day. I mean, she shot a double bogey on 10, a double bogey on 17, but that hurt. I did see that earlier. I tweeted about it. We'll talk about my Twitter later. Had a win. She shot +8 on the round. She ended up +9. +4 for Sarah Hokum, and she's at +11. Any other big names? I think Emily Beach is a good big name, so she's at +8 on a day, +14 through 2. Cynthia Ricciotti, she's +12 on the round, +17 total. Chantel Budinsky, +15 on the round, +17 total. And Maria Oliva, she ended up DNFing. She had that whole thing yesterday where it wasn't a good day for her. But speaking of DNF, Haley King, she DNF'd at the chess.com open, and she came back and she did pretty good. Shot 5 down, and she's down 7 through 2. So congratulations to Haley King. That's good. I mean, 3 bogeys and 3, 5, 7, 8 birdies. Oh, look at this, guys. Golf clap for golf stuff. Yeah. All right, moving on to the MPO. Let me get a drink. All right, James Conrad, pretty far shot. Yeah, let's take a look. This is a really good shot.
Not a great angle. He's forced to go with the straddle. That doesn't matter. Well, that's one way to cover up the mistaken second shot. James Conrad, a huge birdie putt from 42 feet.
42 feet.
Not a great angle.
On hole 1. So, great shot from James. Moving on. All right, Gannon Burr. This put him in a tie for first.
And stayed up. Long putt at birdie.
Just drops it in. Not a problem.
Made no noise.
He didn't hear the noise. I heard a noise. I don't know if it's because the microphone was
Stayed up.
jacked.
Long putt at birdie.
Just drops it in.
Yeah.
Not a
Not the
problem.
normal chain noise you normally hear.
And stayed
Oops.
up.
1-1.
Long putt at birdie.
That was soft for him. All right, Nicholas Antala. This was a great shot. Down on his knee on hole 11 for the birdie.
Yeah, that branch is definitely going to affect this. It's nearly impossible to make this putt. He would have to float it just under that branch to have the proper speed.
You mean like that? What a putt.
I'm going to bring that
that
back.
branch is definitely going to affect this. It's nearly impossible to make this putt. He would have to float it just under that branch to have the proper speed.
You mean like that? What a putt. What a call there, Nate. Just barely getting it over the rim and having it dunk in. Rolling the Zuka replay. Such soft touch.
Kiss that branch.
Yeah.
That was sick. All right, that's Nicholas Antala. Stop, you mouse. All right, I wanted to bring up the weather delays they had. They had 2 weather delays, pretty long ones, one in the morning, one in the evening. And today, unlike yesterday, the Disc Golf Pro Tour was on top of putting out the post, letting everybody know. So it pushed it back by, I guess, about an hour this morning for the FPO start. And then they had a second delay, which was about a half hour, 45 minutes. But once again, they had a 5:50 Central Time restart, so 6:50 Eastern. Which is, I brought that up because it's important. They had to stop play. They played as far as they could, and the lead card ended on hole 15. So they have 3 holes to play tomorrow. The other 2 cards, they pushed through, finished on 18. I think they had a little trouble seeing the basket as I was watching, but they did not want to get up. So tomorrow, the lead card will finish out today's round tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Central Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, which will make that 5:30 a.m. Pacific. I'm not sure if they're going to, I would think they have to have it live because it's the lead card and they want to finish it live on television. But on the lead card, we have Nicholas Santala, Greg Barsby, Anthony Barilla, AB, and James Conrad. That's going to be an early morning, then a long day of doing nothing, and then depending on who's on the lead card after, and which, as you see, it'll be Kyle Klein, Luke Humphreys, or just depends on what Greg and AB does. Nate Sexton, I don't think he's going to be on the lead card at all tomorrow. But yeah, so to be at the course at 7:30 to finish at Lake Waco, you would think they have to get up at what, 5:30 a.m. to warm up. You're not going out there cold because it's a long bomber course, and you have 3 holes to finish. So you want to be warmed up, eat, whatever, stretching. So it'll be early morning and a long day for these 4 guys. All right, so now we have that. Let's look at total. Kyle Klein, he went up 5 spots the first. He finished 19 under. He shot -9 on the day. Luke Humphreys jumped up 11 spots, tied for second. He finished the round out 10 under and 18 for day 2. Look at that, Kyle Klein. He even had a bogey, but he was on fire. Look at all this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies in a row. But Luke, I'm surprised. It's a happy surprise that he'll be on the lead card tomorrow. I guess it's going to be what? Kyle, Luke, Nicholas, however you say his name properly. If depending on how well he does on the last 3 holes, could be Greg Barsby. Maybe a possibility of AB in there. Joel Freeman, he jumped up 8 spots to 5th, tie for 5th. So he shot 8 down and 16 under. He's tied with Gannon Burr, who shot 7 down. Nate Sexton, who was 6 down. So those three are tied for 5th. Mason Ford, he had a good round also. He only had 1 bogey, but he jumped up 16 spots to 8th, tied for 8th with AB. So he shot 8 down on the day. AB so far, he's 4 down on the day. This is nothing like, these scores are nothing like chess.com. These are names you almost expect to see up there. Luke, he's like a surprise up there sometimes, but he's a very good player. But I'd never really expect to see him on a league card for stuff like this. So freaking awesome. Casey White, he's up 3 to 10th spot. Emerson Keys up to the 10th spot. Adam Hammis is up to the 10th spot. They're all 14 down through 2 rounds. Adam shot 8 down and 6 down for both Emerson and Casey. James Conrad, you could tell he was frustrated going through the let me get rid of my face. You could tell he was frustrated. Some of his putts weren't falling. This is after the restart. Very strong winds, and it's getting dark out. I don't really see him show that much frustration ever. Maybe I don't see him enough. And then, let's see, Austin Turner, he was 13 down, shot 7 on the day, 7 down on the day. Joey Buckets, Joseph Anderson, he dropped 9 spots to 15th. He's tied there with Austin Turner. Shot 3 down. He had 3 bogeys. Excuse me. Linus Carlson shot 8 down. He's down 12 through 2. He's tied with James Proctor and Ricky Wysocki, Alden Harris, Grady Shue, Silas Schultz, Kayla Viska, Garrett Gurthey, and Garrett Gurthey. Benjamin Callaway, he shot the hot round of the day, 11 down. So he's up 74 spots to the 25th position. So 11 down for 11 total through 2. Matty O shot 9 down. He's 11 down through 2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 people tied for 25th. So we'll finish off with Jeremy Coling, Jake Hebenheimer, Paul Oman, Colton Montgomery, Tristan Tanner, and Paul Ilberry. And Jacob Semerod, Ben Wolf, Andrew Fish, and Ezra Robinson. I'll get that to where I have the and in there properly. Other big names to note: Parker Welk, 10 down through 2. Matt Bell, 10 down through 2. The greater Cincinnati area's own Zach Arlinghouse, 10 down through 2. Andrew Presnell, 10 down through 2. Corey Ellis, 10 down through 2. Cole Riddell, 10 down through 2. These guys are dropping a lot of spots. Corey Ellis yesterday, or between yesterday and today, dropped 29 spots, along with Cole Riddell. Kevin Jones up 1, did 9 down. Looks like he's tied with Isaac Robinson, Chris Dickerson, Raven Newsom, and Freddie Meza. Thomas Gilbert, 8 down through 2. Albert Tam, 8 down through 2. Bino Makala, 8 down through 2. Paul Kranz, 8 down through 2. Chandler Kramer, 8 down through 2. A lot of people in that 53rd position. Nico LaCastro, 8 down through 2. Luke Sampson, 7 down through 2. Luke Sampson jumped up 38 spots. That was a good jump. Bradley Williams dropped 12 spots with us 7 down through 2. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people tied for 61st. Names to note on that are Paul Macbeth, Chris Clemens, and yeah, those are the big names on there. If you guys see anybody you like, anybody you want me to bring up, please let me know. Simon Lizotte, he's 6 down through 2. He had 4 bogeys today. Another rough day for him. Any other big names? Do you guys know Tuomas Heitinen? He's 6 down through 2. Brody Smith 5 down through 2. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 bogues. Jacob Cupcake Curtis 5 down through 2. Round 2. I should say round 2. Aaron Gossage, the Goose Man, also 5 down. Let's see, that's 75th place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people tied for 75th. Andrew Marweed. And the other big names. Jake Wolf, he had an ace yesterday. He's shot +2 on the day. Looks like he had 2 double bogeys. So he's 4 down through 2 rounds. Scott Stokely, he's tied for 86 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. They're all 3 down through 2 rounds. Him, Gavin Rathbun, Connor O'Reilly, Mason Marchbanks, Jared Stoll. Drew Gibson, he's up 19 spots to 91. He's tied with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people there. I know that seems rough, but it's his first tournament back. He's tied with Chandler Fry, Robert Burridge, Zach Milton, Evan Scott. Kristen's fiance, Silver Lat, he's 1 down through round 2. Let's see. Joey Tamale. I love that name, Joey Tamale. Him and Carter Arians, Silver Lat, Noah Mainsma. Austin Hannum. That's another name in that one. Eric Oakley's up 3 spots to tied for 104th. And it's who's he with? 1, 2, 3. 3 people tied for that. It's even. Anthony Bedanza Disc Golf. He's at +3 for the day, +3 through 2 rounds, and he had a rough one there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bogeys and only 3 birdies. But like I said on Twitter, let me put my face back up here for this. Like I said on Twitter, I gave him a big shout out. He's doing what a lot of us average Joes want to do. He took his dream, he ran with it. He set that point that he wanted to get to. His point is to cash in a Pro Tour tournament. But he did cash in the tournament. It wasn't Pro Tour, but it was like Silver Series or A tier, I can't remember. But he's out there with the big boys. I saw he was getting flamed, or I heard he was getting flamed yesterday in the live comments during the live stream, which is just crazy. It's jealousy. Let me see if you're one of the people who flamed him. Let me see you go out there and try to do this. Play disc golf, upload every day for 2 years, and don't miss anything. Through sickness, through moving, through everything. I have nothing but mad respect for him. There's a reason why he got signed to Infinite Disc. And it wasn't because he was on the Pro Tour. It is because that guy can move disc. He sells out disc. I bought a mystery box from him. He sold a bunch of mystery boxes. He sells out his disc. And he's a great personality. He's like the Energizer Bunny out there on the course. I've never seen it, but I've heard it. But I have to give that guy many props. Anthony Bedanza. I know he's frustrated as heck. I've seen him on his videos after other tournaments, and he's disappointed in it. But yeah, this is not where you want to be. A 977 rating, which is better than most of us. 108th, but he's on the Pro Tour playing a tournament. Heck, he just worked with Drew Gibson over the, was it right after Thanksgiving, before Christmas or something like that? He was out with Drew Gibson, working on getting more distance. So Bodanza, it's just glass water, but this one's for you, buddy. Dreams do come true. Just what are you gonna do to make those dreams come true? It's the most scary thing ever. I quit my job to do this, and it's nowhere near what Anthony did, but I'm with my son more and I'm happy. It's scary taking a leap. Sorry if I got too preachy, but it's something I'm very passionate about. But yeah, 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Who's going to be our 7:30 a.m. Central Time? If it's on Disc Golf Network, who's going to be watching? Who on the West Coast is going to be watching? That's 5:30 a.m. if it's on live, which it should be. It better be. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Greg Barsby on a lead card. I like to see him finish that out. Let me do through. Well, that's a good lead card. Nicholas Santala, Greg Barsby, AB, and James Conrad. And they're short T-pads, too. I saw AB and James having to jump up on the ledge to continue the run-up to get the big run-ups for the long throws. So, I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see how the weather, see what the weather is going to be like tomorrow in Waco. I wonder if it's going to be more of today. Waco, Texas. It's dropping down to 47 overnight. Cold front came through today. Those guys were cold. All right. Saturday. A 3% chance of rain. Mostly sunny, mostly cloudy. How do you want to call that? Where'd you go? There we go. Stupid ads. A high of 60, low of 39. It's going to be cold in the morning. For that tee off for the MPO. But that's mostly sunny. There we go. This one's partly cloudy. So hopefully it's 2 better days of disc golf. Tomorrow it's at the Beast. Yeah. What is it? If I pay for weather.com, oh yeah. How much is it? Let's see. $10 a year for no ads. If I'm a pro disc golfer, am I going $30 a year? I mean, if my job depended on the outside, depended on the weather, I guess I would. I have another app I use on my phone, which I like a lot. I forget the name of it. My phone's my camera, so I can't look at it right now. All right. As I do the past few days, if you're not following me on Twitter, what the heck, man? I'm posting updates. If you don't have, or if you're not looking at the PDGA live, yeah, just posting stuff, interacting with other disc golf creators. Oh, I'm gonna follow Swiss cheese. Yeah, posting scores. I even posted something on the Cincinnati Reds if you're a baseball person, baseball fan. I brought up Paige Pierce's octuple bogey. Let me know if that's not a thing. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, here's a question for you. I have Disc Golf Network on my Apple TV. I guess after every time I turn my Apple TV off, next day I turn it on and go to Disc Golf Network, I have to re-put a code in. Does that happen to anybody else? Do you have to put code in every time on your device? Do you have Apple TV? Do you have Roku, Chromecast, whatever? Do you have to put a code in every time? And excuse me, sorry for the belch. I was at my sister's today watching their dogs, letting them out and stuff, and I went to I cast my phone. I did a screen share of my phone to her TV. Hold on a sec. I did a screen share of my phone to her TV to put Disc Golf Network up there, and I saw it on my phone. TV, black. Nothing. If you are trying to go out and you're at somebody else's house because you have, say, a small apartment, whatever, and you have a watch party, and you say, hey, let me pull this up on my phone, I can cast it to your TV, all of a sudden it's in black because the whatever from the service they're using is not letting people record it to use for highlights, not letting them stream it from their phone onto a TV. That's just crazy. I don't like it. Oh, that's my little rant for the moment. I might have more. Let's bring up sponsorships in disc golf. How to grow disc golf. A few times or before, as you see, I use Twitter. I put my opinions out there. And follow me, Broken Eye Pro 1. That was a name that I used when I started my Twitter back in 2011, 2012. And it was for my music thing. But I digress. I brought up trying to help find sponsors, not help the Pro Tour, because I want it to grow. I want more companies to say, oh, this might be a great investment. I never knew about it. A random guy is tweeting about it. Let me see what it looks like. I know it probably don't work like that, but I was hoping. So I tweeted at Monster Energy because it's an energy drink, right? And it'd be pretty cool to have an energy drink, maybe sponsor a tournament or sponsor holes, sponsor players, whatever. I also brought up, which I think this is going to be harder, but the Disc Golf Pro Tour having the tournaments at, say, B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings. That'd be pretty cool to be able to go in Buffalo Wild Wings, eat some wings, whatever you're eating, drink a beer if you drink, or drink whatever, hanging out with your friends, and just on the TVs with all the other sports there, you're watching the Pro Tour. I know it's harder because you got to sit there with the mouse or whatever. You got to click on the tournament, and throw it live, and then when it's off, I guess it's a lot more work. Maybe they should. There's got to be a way to come up with something like where they can have, say, one of their live holes that they always have live, that maybe say like B-Dubs or whatever, Buffalo Wings and Rings, whoever does sports, and they want to put this in their restaurant. But there's got to be something to where they have constant disc golf on. That's something we got to figure out to get it in sports restaurants. That'd be pretty cool. That's one way to grow it, because I'm sure people have heard of it. They've seen it when they walk past parks with the baskets and seeing people throwing frisbees. That'd be cool to see the tournaments on. Let people see there is a Pro Tour. Heck, maybe it's because it's on ESPN, but there's probably pickleball in there. I know the Pro Tour has been on CBS Sports. maybe they got to find a way to get with CBS Sports if that's who they're going to go through, and have it on there as well as the Disc Golf Network. Because the CBS Sports app you got to pay for, right? So I just wonder if they want to do that, because they're not getting the money from the CBS Sports, but they're getting the exposure. But they have, I don't know how they work it, because the commercial structure, everything works different there. It's not as polished. I've worked in television sports before, and we sit there. We're talking with the master control operator. We're going to break at us. We'll send it the break, and we're like, okay, we're back in this amount of time from rolling money. It's either commercials, which is called money, cart, whatever. And you have a set amount of time. The master control operator counts you back, and you're live again. Maybe the Disc Golf Pro Tour can do it something like how they do with NASCAR or soccer, because it's always going. They can have like the commercial rolling and then play small down the corner, because CBS Sports will want to have commercials on there. So they would have the clean feed from Disc Golf Network. And yeah, I think that'd work out. The clean feed from Disc Golf Network to CBS Sports, and then somebody in the control room watching, listening to the master control operator from CBS, and counting back Terry and whoever's with Terry or whoever's in the booth, counting them back, saying, all right, we're live in 3, 2, roll animation. All right, you're live, go. And that's super fun doing sports too. I did hockey, college hockey before, did semi-pro football. Let's see, I did college football. I worked in the control room or control room truck. But that'd be pretty cool. We just talked it out loud, figure out a way to make it work for the Pro Tour to be live on CBS Sports, their app. And I know they want to get people to pay money for DGN. People will pay that because they don't want to pay money for CBS Sports. They don't care about the other sports. I will email the Disc Golf Pro Tour this. I'll email Disc Golf Network, whoever. I email both. Say, this is what you can do. This is how we can work it out. I guess it depends on how many people watched when they had the events on during back in November, December, forget when. But they did have some of the like the World Championship. I think they had the Throw Pink or whatever. I think they had a few of them on CBS Sports, or 4 of them. So 4 weeks, 2 weeks, something like that. 2 a week, 1 a week. But I don't have CBS Sports, so I didn't watch it. Let me go through and see if I have it. I got too many tweets. Where am I? Yeah, I'm in March. No way I'm finding that. So I think that's a pretty cool idea. Good thing I've worked in television sports before. Talking to you guys helped me work it out. So, I'm still going to tweet a bunch of potential sponsors to look at the Pro Tour or players. We'll get people paid. We're going to keep on growing disc golf, and we need you. Shout loud, shout, tweet, whatever. Instagram, TikTok, whatever you're on. Tell these Monster Energy, Buffalo Wild Wings, Buffalo Wings and Rings, whoever, CBS Sports. Tell me you want to see more the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Tell people who have money, like Monster Energy, whatever, or Red Bull, or health drinks, whatever. Hey, sponsor some players. Call it your favorite player and call it your favorite brand. If enough people do it, enough of us make waves, we will help grow this sport. I mean, it just takes one person to make a change. One becomes two, three. It's not the single sand or the single wave. It's the cumulative effect of everything. All right. That's it, guys. We talked about the everything today. I had a great day. I had a great day talking to you. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you if you watch live. Appreciate you if you watch the VODs, whatever. I just appreciate you take the time out of everybody else, everywhere else, to watch me, even if it is for a few minutes. That means a lot. I'm just a little nobody right now. So thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hopefully, if I get enough here soon, I'll start doing giveaways. We'll start getting rid of this back there. All right. Thank you. I want you to have a wonderful night and even better tomorrow. Wake up 7:30 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. Let's watch this. Hopefully it's on. Be safe. Love you.